Hey everybody, welcome. Happy Thursday. I am happy that you're here. So we are going to get started in a couple of minutes. For those of you that don't know who I am Christina Rizakos, founder of ProfitableDaycare.com. I teach how to open and operate successful childcare businesses. So let me make sure that my online community is able to see me and hear me, and then we are going to get started. Okay, here we are. Today's training is kind of tough love, if you will, for all those people that message me and ask me questions, and they let me know how they're feeling, and more specifically how they're feeling about their business venture, right? So I wanted to dive into excuses today, and more specifically the top 5 excuses that are preventing you from opening your childcare business. Okay. You may have a dream of opening your own business in the next few months, in the next year, in a couple of years from now. Maybe it's something you've been dreaming about for a while. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about really seriously lately, but there's always something that is holding you back. And this is what I wanted to address today. So welcome to the live. For those of you that are new to me, my name is Christina. I am a mom of 4. I am an early childhood educator by trade. I am a childcare business owner, and I am also the creator of Childcare Business Online Academy. And I am excited to have you guys here. So I want to get started right away. If anyone hops on live, take a few moments, just send me like a like, or you can hear me, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are catching the replay, no worries, just go back, say hi, let me know where you're tuning in from. I will give you a shout out tonight or tomorrow morning. And yeah, so that's it. Let me get started on these 5 top excuses that are holding you back from your dream of opening a childcare business. So the first excuse that I hear over and over and over is, I don't have enough experience. This is something that I've been dreaming of doing, but I don't have enough experience. And the belief is so common. I hear this so many times. What this means is you are letting fear get in the way of you even beginning, right? So you don't have any experience. So what does that mean? Well, it doesn't really mean anything, to tell you the truth, because when I first started, I didn't have any experience running a business, right? I was 24 years old. But what I do know for a fact is you need to take the first step. So whether you are working full-time right now, or you have a family, or you have a family and you're working full-time right now, little things that you can start doing towards your dream, towards opening your childcare business, are really possible, and it's really doable. So no matter how busy you may think you are, and no matter how inexperienced you may think you are, things like doing the research on the area that you want to open your center, right? You could start doing that. You can start working on your mission statement. You can start doing some market research. You can start venturing out and maybe doing some YouTube trainings on how to create a website for your business. You can start crafting your vision, right? What do you want out of your business? There's so many little things you could start doing, instead of just allowing yourself to let these limiting beliefs really stop you on your tracks and say, I'm not experienced enough, no one's going to take me seriously, so I'll just won't do anything, and I'll just keep dreaming about this until I'm 50, 60, 100 years old. And then what good is that? How's that going to serve you? So what I would suggest, if you are feeling the enough experience, beliefs creep up inside of you, start small. Do something small every single day to move you forward. So whether that's learning something new, a new skill, whether that is starting your website, whether that is searching for a space to rent, whether that's just reaching out and starting to get educated on the laws that you need to follow, whatever that is, make sure you're taking steps towards your business. Because if you don't do it, then guess what? You're not gonna have a business. So there's no point in wasting your energy or your time, or stressing out over, I don't have any experience, when you can easily find free YouTube trainings on so many things that have to do with childcare and business, right? So take little steps every single day, and guess what's going to happen? It's going to start the snowball effect. One thing is going to lead to two things, and then you're going to be a little bit better than you were 2 days ago, and then that's just going to trickle down until you feel confident, until you get inspired to really go all in and get your business started. So top excuse, the second excuse I wanted to share is I don't have enough money saved up to start my business. Okay, and this is something that comes out a lot. I know money stresses out a lot of people. Money is one of those things that we're all afraid of, right? It's something that we think we don't have enough of, we don't know how to get more of. And this is something that I hear a lot. And the thing is that chances are that you will never have every single penny you need to start your business, right? This just doesn't work like that. It doesn't make any sense. So this is a limiting belief that's just holding you back. You're allowing fear of not having enough money become your excuse of not really just taking the first step. And there are ways you can go about this. You can open up a childcare business that does not necessarily need to cost you a fortune, right? There's home daycares you can start opening up, or after school programs. You don't really need to go venture in and go in debt opening a childcare business that you can't afford right now, right? You can start off small and scale from there. Or there's other ways you can go about this. You can make an appointment with a banker or an accountant and just get informed. There's so many opportunities out there, different ways that you can actually get your project funded. So there's crowdfunding, personal loans, business grants, angel investors, maybe getting a partner to come in with you, maybe asking a family member to help you start the process of opening your business, right? It does not need to be something that should scare you to the point where you just don't do anything. Okay, so stop telling yourself that you don't have enough money, because you will never have every single penny you need to open up your childcare business. It just doesn't work like that. Number three, the market isn't doing well. My business, everything around me, it feels like there's a lot of daycares around here. The market is saturated and I don't know if it's going to work. That's another excuse that I hear. And one thing I want to say is that the market doesn't really control your business, right? You control your business. And what I mean by that is you control where you are going to open your business, right? So when you are venturing off into opening a childcare business, you need to make sure that the area that you are investing in, your energy and your time and your money, you need to make sure that you have customers. You need to make sure that you know that there's a demand for your service, right? You're not going to go in an area where the average age is 80 years old, right? That doesn't make any sense. So as a business owner, it's up to you to start thinking as a business owner, even you may not be one right now. So what does that mean? That means that you start doing the research online, start asking the questions, start networking with other people, start doing some market research. It's not as difficult as it sounds, okay? Basic ideas here, you guys. It's nothing that should overwhelm you. It's as basic as doing some Google searches, getting informed, asking the right questions, passing out some surveys to make sure that what you have to offer is wanted by your community, by the families around there. And if it isn't, guess what? You don't open something there, you might have to go a little bit further, and that's fine as well, right? So the market and saturation and all that, that should not be something that should stop you. You should not have a mindset of there's not enough to go around. Right? There's not enough to go around. Everyone else has all the families registered in their centers, and there's just not enough to go around in my center. And that's not the case. You need to get creative. You need to step outside the box. You need to really start thinking like a CEO and start getting educated, start asking questions, and start putting yourself out there, even though you may not feel like you know what you're talking about, right? Because most of the time at the beginning, you really don't, and that's fine. It's a part of the process, but you're learning, right? You're learning every single day. It takes guts, you guys, to make your dream a reality. It takes guts to say, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to get there, and I'm going to fall on my face. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to ask stupid questions, but you know what? I will get there, right? So you have to keep that in mind all the time. So staying at home or staying in a job that you hate, working for a daycare boss that is making your life miserable, is not going to get you closer to opening your own childcare business, right? So you need to get informed. You need to really start thinking like a CEO, as an entrepreneur, as an employer. Start asking the questions and the feeling of not enough is just a really big fear that you're letting get in front of you and your business. So you should not be thinking of it that way. Number 4, I don't know where to even begin. So this is a common one as well, especially if you've never opened up a business in your life, and you've been working for a long time. Maybe you've been working with kids, or maybe you're working in another field, right? It has nothing to do with childcare, and you just really love kids and you want to open a childcare business, right? But you don't know where to start. You have no idea where to begin. It's all like new to you. You have no idea. You might be asking in Facebook groups, or going on YouTube, or just doing some research by yourself, or asking friends and family, right? And chances are everyone's giving you their 2 cents. This is what you do. That's what you do. Well, this is something that is so easily taken care of. And you know, when you want to do something, when you really want to open up a business, lose weight, start a new program, buy shoes, or whatever it is that you really want to do, if you're committed in doing it, you will find a way to do it. And we are so lucky right now that we are living in a world where we have so much information in our fingertips, right? In our cell phones, in our computers, and our iPads. I mean, you're watching me right now. I'm in Montreal, Canada. You're from all over the world, right? We have so much information possible that we could actually just reach out and say, hey, I need help, or can you mentor me, or can you help me, or what do I do first, and what do I do second? That not knowing where to begin should not even be anything that's limiting you and, you know, in your dream. It should not be getting in the way. What's happening is you are overthinking, right? You're letting fear get in the way of all that. If I don't know what to do, then I shouldn't be doing anything, right? You're thinking of that. I call that analysis paralysis, when you're overthinking everything, but you're not really doing anything about it. So you're basically spinning your wheels in the same position you were a year ago, a couple of months ago, right? You're still there, just trying to figure things out, and it should not be something that holds you back. There's so many resources out there, Google, YouTube, Facebook, that you can reach out and ask for help. I have a startup guide on my website. If you want to go download that, I'll post the link in the comments. It's free. It's a basic startup guide that kind of guides you where to begin and what kind of things you'll need to get in place, you know, before you venture off and open your childcare business, right? So there are possibilities out there. It shouldn't be something that should stop you, especially if you're really committed in opening this business. And number 5 is, okay, so many of us do this. I used to do this at the beginning as well. And this is the excuse of other centers, other daycare centers look so amazing. They look like they have everything figured out. How can I even compare to that? Okay. And this is something that, especially if you're a startup, it's something real. Like we compare ourselves all the time, right? We compare ourselves to other moms, other business owners. If we're too skinny, or if we're not skinny enough, or we just do this to ourselves, right? And I want you guys to stop, because the idea that 2 centers should look the same, should feel the same, should have the same mission statement, should have the same policies, should have the same educational program, does not make any sense. I don't believe that, for example, my childcare business should look exactly like your childcare business. I don't believe that I have to hire everyone that comes off the street, nor do I believe that I need to register every single child that walks in my center. It doesn't work like that. You need to be able to create a vision, create a mission statement, put down your values and your beliefs, and make sure those 2 align. It has to align, it has to flow, it has to feel good to you. You need to make sure that you're proud of your business and that you're confident in the program and your staff and what you stand for. So comparing my startup, for example, to someone else's year 25 in business does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, right? So we have to stop doing that, and we have to start getting in the habit of getting real with ourselves, focusing on what we can do, right? So when you're a startup, obviously things may not look as nice or as expensive as someone that's been around for 15 years. But you know what? That's okay. That's fine. It doesn't need to look expensive, right? If you are clear on your mission, if you're doing this for the right reason, if you are confident enough that you have hired your dream team to work with you. If your program is A1 and you are always consistently trying to serve your community, your customers, and you're there really just to offer value to your customers, and not everything is just, let's say, money and just another payment, then don't focus on what other people are doing. That's not your business. It's not your business. It really is not your business. Your business is to focus on your business. And what that is making sure that you are doing things your way, in a way that aligns with you, making sure that you are targeting your ideal customers, making sure that you're bringing in quality people in your business, and that you're not hiring out of desperation just because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, or registering kids that are not a good fit for your center, right? You need to understand that not two centers are the same, and this whole comparison game is just not going to serve you in any aspect of your life. Seriously, it's and in all aspect of, you need to understand that you have a gift. If you are someone that is committed in opening their childcare business, and it's something that you feel so strongly about and so passionate about, and it's the only thing that you could think of, what other people are doing is none of your business, right? You need to focus on you. You need to get clear on your values, your belief system. You need to do a reality check on your finances, on the type of center you want to open, right? Is it a home daycare? Is it a childcare? Is it a preschool program, right? What do you want to offer in your community? Trust me, there's a lot of things you should be focusing on, but comparing the way your yard looks, or the way, I don't know, your staff looks compared to someone else's business, it just doesn't make any sense. Because all you're doing is really just sending out to the universe that you feel you're not good enough and you don't deserve to have this business, right? And that's what you're going to get back. But if you're focusing on positivity, on being a good leader, on assembling the right type of people to work with you, and putting together an amazing program, then that's what you're going to get back as well. The universe is listening, right? So whatever you're putting out there, that's what you're going to receive. So don't focus on that. Focus on what you can do, and focus on little things you can do every single day, in the morning, at lunchtime, or in the afternoon, whenever you find time, to work on your business, to make those phone calls, to get the information, to create your policies, right? And all your procedures and all the stuff that you need to have in place, and focus on what you can do. It takes guts to follow your dreams. It takes guts to follow your dreams. I was listening to a podcast this morning, and that's what they were talking about, that it takes guts to follow your dreams. And as soon as you step out of that box and you start kind of reaching out for something better for your life, like it's different, right? It's something better. You're doing something new. You're opening a business. And especially if you don't have anyone around you to support you and to guide you, it can get very discouraging, but it should not stop you from your dream. So yeah, that's it. That was my 5 tips that you should stop doing ASAP if you want to open your childcare business. So I wanted to mention something. I'll put the link for the startup list in the comment section, so you guys could go download it and read through it, and let me know if you have any questions. Just email me. I have launched my childcare business online academy. We launched it yesterday, and I have been super busy answering questions and just getting people in the community. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about what exactly a childcare business online academy is, I will post the link in the comments, and you could just go through that. And again, if you have any questions, just message me directly and I will answer them. I am the one that's answering the questions, so if you want to have a conversation over text, I have no problems with that. So we have launched the academy yesterday. It's going to be open for 13 days, and basically what it is an online program that you can do online off of your iPhone or your computer or an iPad, where I walk you through the 4 phases of opening and operating a childcare business. Okay. I have put so much work into this academy and into my students. There's Facebook ads training. There's training on how to create policies and procedures, how to create a team handbook, and amazing, a few other things that I just don't want to give away right now. There's a few bonuses as well. So if you want to check it out, I would love to have you be a part of the community. I'll put the link in the comments under this video. And again, if you have any questions, just reach out. Let me know what I can help you with. There's a question. Safira said, "Hi, Christina. That's why I worry about, but just don't know where to start." Yeah. Okay. So Safira, just go on my website. I'll post the link, and you could just download the startup guide. It's very basic, but it really just gives you kind of like a roadmap on where to start and where you should be focusing your attention. Because obviously, if you've never done it, then you don't know exactly what to do, what to ask, what to get educated on, right? So I will put the link there. So you just go there, download it, you'll get a copy in your email, and you can take things from there. I hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday. I am off to go pick up my kids in a little while. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye, guys.